Hey everybody, Eric Solobox. Today I'm out in the shop working on some new jigs that are designed to speed up the process of assembly. Normally, I would get lids back from powder coating. They would be powder coated and I would have to lay out all 15 of these different holes, and they all have to be really precisely placed, really time consuming for me to do. And so what I decided to do, what I've been actually putting off, is making these jigs that can accurately place all 15 of the holes and do that with just a punch. And instead of trying to measure and drill everything out with a hand drill, I'll be using instead the drill press up there. So I'll show you guys really quick how these work. I've been putting this off for a long time. You know, when I redesigned the boxes, they became a lot more complicated to manufacture. A lot more time has to go into them. Part of my willingness to do that is that I figured I would sell more boxes, which would kind of make up for it, and I figured that there were some things like these jigs that I could do that would help to take some of that extra time back out of it. And so this is basically going to be a top box lid, and so I just finished the jig for that. I've got a new jig for the slim boxes, and a new jig for the standard boxes. Layout's super time consuming. You know, when I get everything back from powder coating, to be able to just go ahead and really quick use the riveter to get the hardware on there without having to touch a drill at all is going to be really nice and really speed things up. So what I've done here, how this works is, this is going to become a top box lid. Here's my jig, got all the holes where they need to be, got my hammer, got my punch. Just go through and really quick lay out exactly where all of those holes are going to need to go. My guess is that this is actually going to really improve the accuracy of where everything ends up too. So it's kind of a win-win situation. So what we've got here is the positioning for the front latch, the two hinges, and 4 footman loops. So now this is all laid out. All I've got to do is go through and drill the hole. Now the rivets are 3/16, and I used to drill everything 3/16, but then I realized if I go up one bit, I'll have a little bit of wiggle room when I go to put the rivet through. Now part of the problem with pre-drilling these in the past when I was doing the 3/16 is that the powder coat would actually start to fill up the hole. I'd have to go back through and re-drill everything, push a bit through it just really quick to make sure I had enough room to get the rivet to go through. By drilling with the next size up, it doesn't matter what comes back from powder coating, the rivet will go straight through. So it really, learning that part of it also has made a big difference. That's going to make this just go so much faster. So I'll go ahead and drill one of these for you really quick too. It's a shame that I don't have the notcher already set up, because I can show you really quick how that part of this gets done too, because these corners, they have to be notched out before I can make the 4 bends. You can see where everything's laid out on here for the bends to be made that'll complete making this into a lid. So anyway, I'll drill this out for you really quick. You can see how that part of it goes. Literally like just a quick minute or so here at the drill press. You know, this would have taken per lid probably, I would say at least another 10 minutes that I'm saving myself per box. When it's 10 minutes per box and you're building, actually I'm doing a small batch this time, so it's only, I think there's like 20 boxes over there. 20 boxes at 10 minutes a piece, that's a lot of savings. That's time that I could be spending doing something a little bit more productive with my time. place where they're going to need to be. And I will go ahead and set up the notcher and come back to you, and I'll show you how that part of it's done. And then we'll bend this too. So I'll show you kind of what goes into making a lid. All right, so I've got the notcher set up. This is a little jig that helps me to decide exactly where these things need to be so I can make the same exact notch on every single lid that's produced in this shop. So these, when you loosen this up, it's adjustable. And so that little jig just hangs up there. Take our lid. I'll show you really quick how this goes. So all notched out. You can actually see that that bit that's in the drill press seems to not be very sharp, so we'll go ahead and knock this stuff down with the flapper disc real quick. All right, so here we are at the brake. I've already gone through and set the tool up. You have to have a gap. It's got to be set up with the teeth in the proper, set up properly with the right spacing. Otherwise, when you go to make the second set of bends, you won't have the clearance if it's not set up properly. So I did that off camera. We're ready to go here. One thing that's nice about this machine, as opposed to other brakes, is that it's got a foot controlled clamp, so you can use both hands to place the metal where you want instead of having to reach up here and try to do it. So what we're going to want to be making here is a lid 90-degree bend. So voila. That rod that I just showed you is a stop that's specifically designed to give me the bend, to make the bend stop at exactly 90 degrees for lids. So that's the front and back of the lid. These will be the sides of it, and I'll show you why the tool setup was so important. So this needs to be able to fit through, and that's why this gap is here. Solar Box, this is Eric. Sorry, you've got the wrong number. Okay, bye. Sorry about that. Wrong number. So anyway, there you go. It's a lid. A little bit of welding on the corners, finish the weld down, that goes off to powder coating, comes back, and 15 rivets, and it's done.